Friday and happy almost weekend. Welcome into South Florida Daily.
We are ready for the weekend, and if you are looking for the perfect spot to have lunch or dinner this weekend, right here, Elisa Bettas and Delray Beach. We are on Atlantic Avenue. And Kate, these are the 4 best bar seats.
Doesn't get better.
In Delray Beach.
This is great.
Yeah. You know, you're outside, but like we feel the AC coming, so you get a nice breeze.
Not sweating. It's very enjoyable out here.
And you can see Atlantic Ave.
Absolutely.
We can take a look over and see people walking around.
Beautiful views. We have to come back when we're not working.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And if you're looking to get outside this weekend to another fun, family-friendly place, head to Tidal Cove.
Tidal Cove's a 5-acre water park that's attached to the beautiful JW Marriott Turnberry. So lots of activities, lots of things to do, but you know, Tidal Cove specifically has a 7-slide tower. Got the Kids Cove, so lots of activities for the kids, some great food and beverage. Flow rider right behind us here, which is a triple flow rider. So a nice little surf simulation, lazy river, big pool, all the fun you need for a day. It's a little bit for everybody. You know, the Oasis pool is a VIP pool, more of a quiet area, 5 cabanas there, a small pool. Every chair is for sale in there, so you tend to get a smaller crowd in there and more of an adult crowd there. And then you have Kids Cove, which has about a foot depth of water, plus a little slide tower for the kids, and there's cabanas around that area as well, so very safe for the kids and also a little bit more isolated. So if you have small children, you're going to want to stay there. And then, you know, Flow Rider is a kind of a standalone attraction by itself as well, so lots of visibility there. And then there's cabanas, 25 cabanas around the entire park. So you can pick and choose if you want to be in the VIP pool, quiet area, Kids Cove, you want to be on the lazy river, you want to be here where we are by the Flow Rider. Lots of options, whether you want a more quiet environment or you want a little bit more of a loud and fun environment. Get closer to the big slide tower if you want the loud environment. Over time, you know, you want to change the attractions a little bit, so we're always looking to evolve, and there are other opportunities. Does the Flow Rider need to change a little bit? Do we change a slide on the big tower? We probably change the food and beverage concepting, so we're always evolving, so I could see that in another 5 years as well. Well, again, we're attached to the beautiful JW Turnberry, and we have more to offer than just the water park. You know, we have Starbucks here, we have a beautiful spa, we have bourbon steak if you want to stick around at night, we have a great brunch at Corsair. And of course, you can also stay if you decide to have a long day at the water park and you want to stay. You can stay with us as well. So it's very different than a freestanding water park. Yeah, go online and look if we have availability first. Ticket prices change depending on occupancy, and of course, it's included for resort guests that are staying here, and that's the #1 priority. And then, of course, we are open to the outside. So you just go to TidalCoveMiami.com and you can find out all the information there.
Do a TV show? Me? What? Who wants, you know, first of all, every time I've been on TV, it's because it's been a crime scene or a SWAT call or something like that. So I'm not used to this, you know, this right here, it's different for me.
Welcome to another episode of Hooked on the Palm Beaches. This morning, it's a chilly one. It's not often that you can be fishing in South Florida where the water temperature is warmer than the air temperature. But it's late winter, and I'm with Captain Galen Few, and we're gonna try and catch a few of the big ones. Let's go fishing.
All right, hold on.
All right.
This wind's gonna make it rough.
Yeah. Hey man, if there's not a challenge, then it ain't fishing, right?
That's right. That's why it's called fishing, not catching.
Exactly. So how long have you been fishing the big lake over here?
I've been fishing as a guide this is my 7th year.
Okay.
But I fished it probably about another 4 or 5 years before I became a guide. I've got to the point in my life that I love catching fish, but if I fished all day and didn't catch a fish, I'm okay. It gives me a little bit of solitude. I can come out here and think. You know, you get a lot off your mind.
Yeah, for sure. It's meditation, man.
Yeah. And if you've been through some of the stuff that I've seen and been through, you know, you would love to just meditate, sit back and relax. I've been in law enforcement for 26 years. I was on SWAT for 17 years as a negotiator.
Wow.
I ended up being the commander of the team for the last 5 years. And then I gave it to the young guys.
Right.
So now I get to relax and no pagers or cell phones going off anymore. I can just relax when I go home. So as a negotiator, you have to be able to talk. I've got the gift of gab. I like people some days, not all the time. You know, I do like my, solitude to sit back and stuff, but I've talked to an empty house for 4 hours. Without talking, you can't negotiate. You know, there's all different parts to negotiations, but you have to be able to talk. You know, I've talked to a guy one night, we talked about fishing. He never knew I was black.
Right.
But we just was talking and he was like, man, you really know your stuff about fishing? And because you got to break the ice and let people vent.
Yeah.
And a lot of times when people are in these crisis situations, that's all they want to do is vent with somebody to listen, not tell them what to do.
Right.
Just want to just get it off their chest.
You're
And
just trying to diffuse the situation,
Yeah.
right?
let them get what they got to say out, and we give them some help. I use my vacation days and come down here and enjoy the weather and make a couple extra dollars, get a tan.
Get a tan.
Yeah, I've had people laugh at me when I tell them that their sunblock is expired. They look at me all funny. I'm like, hey, black people get burnt too out here. You better watch it. Got to take care of your body and your mind.
Yeah.
And fishing helps me out with all that.
South Florida Daily is on the move with Palm Tran.
You have done something that I think the majority of people strive for in their lives, and that is to make a living out of having fun, right? Because you strike me as just like a big kid.
Well, you're absolutely right. I've never worked a day in my life. Partnered up with Greg Norman Jr., and this is our second location, but we couldn't be more proud to be out here in Palm Beach County with our Shark Wake Park 561 out here in Okeechobee Park. And this is a great Florida time experience,
Sure.
To come out here and do water ski activities all year long.
As a beginner, you can bring people in slowly to this, right?
Absolutely, and we have a ton of really good programs and really great coaches out here that really make it easy for the beginner rider to come out and just learn how to do it.
No flipping or diving, no swimming under the rafts, no rough housing or horseplay. Do not bring any sharp objects out there, and please use the yellow and green steps like these 6 ones up front to get up onto the raft when you fall.
Down a little bit. Huh?
You can swim out when you're ready.
Oh, there's swimming involved?
Oh. Yes, there is.
Over here is this aqua park. Tell me about the aqua park a little bit, because that seems a little bit more my speed.
Yeah, the Aqua Park is an inflatable obstacle course.
Perfect.
Anybody can do it. Just got to be 7 years old, 45 inches tall, know how
I
to
meet
swim.
both of those requirements. It's fantastic.
It's a really great workout. If you touch every piece out there, you've touched over 96 different features. Wow. There's monkey bars, rock climbing walls, rappelling walls.
So
it's meant for everybody.
Right. For the punies, we can still do it and it's fun.
Absolutely.
Right? Okay.
There you go, perfect. Now take a seat.
Oh, sure, yeah. No problem. Yeah, take a seat. Okay. Got it.
Once we feel the pull from the cane, we're putting all that weight on our back foot and bending our knees nice and low, letting the handle out nice and slow, okay?
Shut up.
Just think about it like this. When it starts to pull you, that's when you're gonna stay nice and low. Stand tall and you'll fall, stay low and you'll go, all right?
Okay.
Alrighty, this one is you.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect. Not bad for a beginner.
Make sure you're keeping up with us on social. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at South FL Daily.
We post lots of segments, fun behind the scenes photos, and information you could use like weekly specials that you'll find right here at Alyssa Bettis.
The South Florida Daily set is sponsored by Eldorado Furniture.
We may be having Aperol today, but we also love a nice glass of bourbon.
Kitty London takes us to the Bacon and Bourbon Festival. Here's what's poppin' PBC.
South Florida Daily is on the move with Palm Tran.
There is no better way to start off your morning than having bacon. Well, how about bacon and bourbon? This annual fest in the village of Wellington has my mouth watering. Nothing gets me out of bed like the smell of bacon, and nothing makes me drive all the way to Wellington like the smell of bacon. Thank you, Nancy, for welcoming us to Bacons and Bourbon in Wellington, and I'm so happy to be here.
I'm really happy that you chose us to come and visit and see all we have to offer for bacon and bourbon.
So tell us a little bit about the festival. I call it a festival because I'm like just in heaven right now with everything that you have here.
Well, it is a fest of sorts. It's a food fest. It's a food and beverage fest. But the Wellington Bacon and Bourbon Fest is all about the bacon and all about the bourbon. So we have, in addition to our food vendors and our vast array of bourbons available at our bourbon bar, we have a lot of vendors that have bacon-infused desserts and cookies and brownies with bacon and caramel and chocolate, and we've got a lot of bourbon sauces and spices. So everybody that comes out with things, it's like quirky little things that incorporate either bacon or bourbon.
Of course, I could not be at a Bacon and Bourbons event without getting bacon. And this stick here has been the star of the event. I've seen so many people with this. I'm with the owner at Kanaya's Kitchen, Miss Gina E. And first of all, what is this? Obviously I know it's bacon, but what is this?
This is my creation of garlic ginger candy bacon on a stick.
So you got candy and you got bacon?
Yes.
Oh, how did you think of that?
Just trying to come up with an idea of something that nobody else does. I'm very creative, so I thought about this unique idea.
So what's the best way to eat this? Because I tend to just want to go like, is it a special way that I should eat
Well, I see some people pick it off, and then I see some people just bite it off. So it's your choice. I would prefer to pick it off.
Pick it off, like just
yes.
pick it off?
That's how I like to do it.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I see.
Special bacon here?
Yes.
What else do you have at your stop?
We're offering at Kanaya's Kitchen. If you can see, I have the bacon on the stick, and for people that don't eat bacon, like you said, we're offering teriyaki chicken with a garlic shrimp scampi mix that goes over an island rice with different types of veggies with coconut milk.
So I already got my bacon, but I had to stop by and get some bourbon. I'm with Rocco. Thank you for letting me sit at your beautiful establishment. I love your setup.
Well, thank you, Kitty. I appreciate it.
So I'm not a bourbon drinker, so can you kind of educate me real quick on the 3 things that you have here, and of course, the charcuterie that you have over there too. Very impressive.
Yeah, I make everything out of bourbon barrels. Every single thing is out of bourbon barrels. Bourbon is out of, well, most of it's out of Kentucky. Okay. And bourbon is made by corn. It's corn-based whiskey. So something you didn't know, right?
Right, no, I did not know.
51% has to be corn-based. Okay. And what I do is I make my own whiskey and my own bourbon. Okay. And I sell it by kits. So I have one that's a vanilla, one that's more cherry infused, and one that's like a brown sugar infused. So, and I just tell people if they want to buy some, they can make their own kit or make their own whiskey out of my stuff.
So you help people become whiskey makers.
There you go.
Bourbon makers.
Bourbon makers. There you go.
Hey, this is Kitty London, and PBTV wants you to know what's popping in PBC.
Still so much more to come here on South Florida Daily. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Cheers. Welcome back into South Florida Daily. We're here in Palm Beach checking out the hottest restaurants, shops, and all the fun things to see and do.
It's a little bit of a windy beach day here, but we're okay with it because look at that beautiful blue ocean. This is why people come and visit us here in the Palm Beaches. Stunning scenery, amazing restaurants, and great shopping. We're gonna go do all of that right now. Come out and about with us in Palm Beach.
First up, we head over to check out the iconic Colony Hotel. It's just steps away from Worth Avenue and the beach. The chic and lavish Palm Beach icon first debuted in 1947 and has attracted visitors from all over the world ever since. You don't have to be a guest to enjoy the amenities the Colony offers. Dine at Swifties by the pool, grab a coffee and a fresh pastry from the Pink Paradise Cafe, or just check out the lobby and enjoy the rich history. Paradise awaits at the Colony. Take a drive down the stunning Palm Beach coastline and check out the iconic Worth Avenue Clock Tower. Here you get an unobstructed view of the teal blue water. After gazing at the ocean, wander down Worth Ave and check out the unique shops. We guarantee you'll work up an appetite with all of the exploring. Grab a bite to eat at one of our favorite local spots, Surfside. This elevated diner has something for everyone on the menu and never disappoints. A perfect day awaits in Palm Beach.
Planning a trip to the Palm Beaches, you definitely want to fly into the Palm Beach International Airport. They are rated #1 in the entire country for the shortest wait times in security. Not only that, you can practice a little putting while you're waiting for your flight. We're here with Lacey Larson from the Palm Beach International Airport. Welcome, Lacey.
Hi, thank you so much for being here.
It's so great to be in the airport when I'm not actually having to fly anywhere. It's
right?
beautiful, and
Yes.
I love the new renovations. Tell us a little bit about what you guys have been updating.
Sure. So we've been busy. Upcoming projects include Concourse B expansion and adds a lot of square footage, a lot of concession space. So a lot of the things that our passengers are looking for.
This is a fantastic airport to travel to and from because you have the shortest security wait times in the country. That's a big deal.
Yes, we do.
Right now we're standing in the gorgeous new Escape Lounge. Fantastic place to rest, food, drink, a lot of other new amenities, including something special for people traveling with pets.
Of course. We love our Palm Beach pets, and so we have 2 new indoor Palm Beach International Pet Potties that we're debuting now. A nice clean space for our pets to, you know, take a break. Less barking, more business. So if you're looking for the best experience coming into the Palm Beaches, it's most definitely PBI for you.
Absolutely, you make some really good points. It is a smaller airport, but because of that, it has a very nice hometown sort of feel, and all the guests are treated really well. As we mentioned, the security lines are much shorter.
Right.
You have the putting green, the billiards table, and all these fantastic amenities for everyone. And it is really conveniently located, regardless of where you want to travel in the Palm Beaches. So for anyone online right now booking their ticket to South Florida, and they're looking at their airports and they have a selection: Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Palm Beach International.
Yeah.
Give them your best sales pitch.
Right. We would love to have you at PBI. There's absolutely no reason to fly in and out of any other airport in South Florida. It is the easiest. It is your hometown airport. Non-stop or one-stop, you can go anywhere in the world from PBI. I think a lot of people really appreciate how easy and quick and stress-free their experience is, whether they're flying in and experiencing in the Palm Beaches for the first time, or they're a resident of Palm Beach County and they understand what a gem their airport really is.
It really is. Even for people who live here, the short-term parking and the long-term parking, it's so convenient to get to the terminal. Very safe.
Yeah.
Fantastic airport.
Yeah, we love it.
South Florida Daily is on the move with Palm Tran.
It's been said that the world simply looks better from a bike. The ability to move at your own speed, with no need for a destination. Fast enough to feel the wind in your hair, but not so fast that you miss those moments that become memories. From this seat, you'll experience the best of the Palm Beaches. Discover world-class biking at thepalmbeaches.com.
Like these stories? Check us out on social at South FL Daily on Facebook and Instagram.
That's where we post those great giveaways and behind-the-scenes footage. Don't miss out. We'll be right back. The South Florida Daily set is sponsored by Eldorado Furniture.
Visit us online and at all Eldorado Furniture showrooms.
Time for your weekend rundown. Fun events happening in our backyard over the next few days. Take Dad to see some cars at the Meisner Park Father's Day Car Show. It's Sunday, June 16th at Meisner Park in Boca Raton from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Enjoy cool and classic cars, family activities, prizes, DJ music, and more. This event benefits the Children's Healing Institute of Palm Beach. It's the third Sunday of the month, and that means it's time for Sunday on the Waterfront. Head to downtown West Palm Beach for a free concert at Meyer Amphitheater Sunday, June 16th. This week is Motown and More, one of the hottest Motown tribute bands in town. The show starts at 4 p.m. Don't forget your lawn chairs. Give Dad a break from grilling this weekend and enjoy a Father's Day celebration of beer, beats, barbecue, and bingo. It's Sunday, June 16th at Grandview Public Market in West Palm. Enjoy delicious barbecue, cold beer, live music, and so much more from noon to 10 p.m. The District Bar is hosting an all-day happy hour to help make it the perfect celebration for Dad. For more on these events and other happenings in our area, visit southfldaily.com.